Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa. The video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day and making this video 2 times in a row because the other one had trouble uploading. I'm not sure why. I tried to add music. Maybe they thought I was stealing music or something. It was literally from YouTube. No clue, but it didn't go up, so I'm not even going to bother with music for this. I'm going to try to tell you what I just said a few minutes ago before I so rudely had to be interrupted, or was so rudely interrupted, whatever. Well, I wanted to show you a couple things that I have done on my, actually 4 things I've done on my summer vacation. I'm calling this stepping outside my comfort zone because, as most of you know, when I do my little doodads, they're generally retro things like peace signs or mushrooms or, you know, just various things, not much depth to them, cartoony, 2-dimensional, however you want to put it. So I thought I'm going to just really step outside of my comfort zone big time and try to learn some new techniques, which I have done, I think. I mean, they're not tremendous. But I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I did. Once again, even though you didn't see it before because it never uploaded. So, one moment. Okay, my first attempt, excuse me here, ladies and gentlemen, at, I'm going to do some painting here in a minute too, see? Don't even know if that's in the frame. Okay, my first attempt was a moon. Not necessarily our moon, ladies and gentlemen, but I'd never done one in my life. I will show it to you right now. Here it is. Take note, it says first moon, but not necessarily the moon that orbits the Earth. So, this was it. But the funny thing is, well, I think it's kind of interesting the way this happened. This was, originally, I took some paint after I finished up painting a turtle, and I just took sponges and went crazy with the different colors that were left over because I can't stand to waste paint. It drives me nuts. Even a little bit. I'm trying to get beyond that, though, ladies and gentlemen. So I was going to paint something on that, and then I painted a piece on it. It just didn't look right. I didn't like the colors. So I covered that all up. Then I tried to follow along with a woman on here who was just crazily telling us what to do. Finally, I threw her aside, had to start again, and this was the result. The moon, ladies and gentlemen. And the stars are really fun because you take either a toothbrush or just a bristly. I use a brush that I used to use when I did stenciling, and you just flick it on there wildly, and you can do it sideways or whatever if you want to get more of a, I don't know, an effect of a lot of stars, I guess, moving. You can do it all kinds of different ways. It's really fun. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Now this one, I've decided to name this the palm tree apocalypse. I didn't know that we were going to be having palm trees after this, you know, at the end, and this is a little weird looking or dull and dingy because I decided to put on glow-in-the-dark paint, and I did it over the Mod Podge because I discovered that I found it, or I mean, I discovered that I had it after I had already Mod Podged, so, you know, whatever, but it does look better in the dark, I'll say that much. At any rate, there's that, the palm tree apocalypse one that I did. Then yesterday, I ran across this woman. She has a channel here. It's called The Art Sherpa, all one word, TheArtSherpa. Really, really fun gal. Wears just wild and crazy hats, and her hair's different colors sometimes. Her husband does the filming there in Humble, Texas, which is kind of neat because it's north of Houston. I lived in Houston 10 years, so I know people that live in Humble right now. And she has people that, she does a live gig and shows you how to do the whole painting. Just a really good teacher, very soothing, tells you do not panic if you make a mistake, you can't make a mistake. You know, everything can be fixed. She's really good. She's almost like the Bob Ross of modern painting, I guess you'd say. She's just a joy to, you know, a joyful kind of individual, which is always nice in this day and age. So she taught me how to do, like just her, she came over, how to do this. Now, I'm kind of goofed up on my actual ribbons of the Borealis or what have you, but we'll just pretend like it's a dragon coming out of a very bizarre sky. So this was done with sponges, except for the trees and of course this down here and the actual Borealis, which thank God that tree covered up a lot of it. So mind you, this is completely new to me. I don't want to say never, because years ago when I started painting on the rocks, I did do some serious ones where I put, I got a book and really followed along closely on how to make it look like a basket full of flowers. I still have that around here somewhere. I'll show it to you at some point. So I learned this from her. And then this one, I don't need to show you the palette really. Also, yesterday, those two were done yesterday. And, you know, acrylic paint dries so quickly, so I had to take water and get this sort of feature in here a little bit better because it looked too abrupt. You just learn a lot of things. I didn't realize that you could use the water with the acrylic. I had no idea until 2 days ago. So, and then I did order something from eBay that will make it so the acrylic doesn't dry as quickly, and then you can use that instead. I forget what it's called. An enhancer, a stretcher, or something. I don't know. I don't know these terms. But I am learning a lot, and that's the point, is just to, you know, stepping outside of my comfort zone has taught me many things, not just how to do these delightful paintings, I'm sure, delightful's in quotes, but the different science, I guess, behind painting and how interesting it is, like different things on the color wheel, what is opaque, what is transparent. It's really interesting and fun. So that's the nature of this video, is to encourage all of you to step outside your comfort zone and do something totally different than what you're used to, I guess. I don't know. If you're a serious painter, try to do retro painting on rocks or something. Leave painting out of it. I don't know. Just do something wild and crazy, and don't worry if people laugh. So, that's it. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember that war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler. My phone's ringing, and also the reason why everything is a mess here is we're canning. There's huge pots and pans everywhere. It's crazy. It's out of control. Love you.